I have everything you need for your essential supplement needs at the ministerofwellness.com, the ministerofwellness.com. My online store is so important because not only does it give you what you need for your health, and my supplements are high quality, my supplements are potent because I'm very careful with putting my name on a supplement. So I vouch for the Minister of Wellness name brand supplements. However, here's something important to consider. My supplements are not only more expensive than others because of the quality and the potency, which is important, but brothers and sisters, I am proud to be able to state to you that 90% of all profits that come through you purchasing the Minister of Wellness books, vitamins, minerals, sea moss, goes into our missionary initiatives. So when you choose to support the online store at the retail cost without waiting for a sale, you're not only helping yourself, but you are still helping the poor. That's the beauty. That's the spiritual blessing of supporting the ministerofwellness.com online store. The ministerofwellness.com, the ministerofwellness.com. Help yourself and help the poor by making a decision to purchase the Minister of Wellness products at the full retail cost. For the last 2 years, I've been doing health coaching I've been telling you all that every Friday I do health coaching on a prayer line for Muslims, for Black Muslims. And I've been coming on there for 2 years, trying to educate them fat, sick Negroes on that prayer line to get away from the death, to return to God's nature. Like most of them are under the Nation of Islam. And after 2 years, one of the brothers that heads the show, one of the elders, and he calls me and he tells me that they want to make some changes, that they're getting scared because of the truth that I'm preaching is too much. So they want to start bringing in medicine doctors, shields for big pharma, these puppet, cooning, buffooning idiots that know nothing about God's nature. And they want to bring them in to balance out or counteract what I'm teaching, which is how to heal through God's nature. Why would they do that? Why? That's what I tell you all these religions are the same. Any religion that teaches that their God gives them the right to murder innocent sentient beings, God's children, to destroy the environment, that is a religion of Satan. And as I teach you all, there's only two religions. There is the religion of Satan, and then the religion of Satan is death. Steal, killing, and destroying life. That's the religion of Satan. And then you have the religion of life of the Most-High God. So I resigned. I told them I'm not coming back. I came on yesterday on the prayer line. They bring on some gastroenterologist that starts spewing nonsense because he wants to sell colonoscopies. Colonoscopies come with a host of side effects. Didn't talk about that. The host of the show didn't ask him no questions, challenging. Then this idiot says out of one mouth, he says that we need to eat fiber-rich foods to prevent colon cancer. But on the other side of his mouth, he starts promoting chicken and fish. And don't even at least do what most flesh eaters do, which is try to say, well, at least it shouldn't be factory formed fish or chicken. We know at this church, we should not participate in murdering any of God's children. The shedding of innocent blood God hates. And that's why that's one of the reasons we're destroyed with our health. Wouldn't even do that. Just let him come on there and spew out his nonsense. But then they were telling me that before I speak, there has to be a medical disclaimer. So you see, brothers and sisters, all of that pro-black, all of that blackness and all of that goes out the window when it comes to this health message. When it comes to this health message, you will see that there's only two religions, the religion of life and health and the religion of death and destruction and murder. That's what you'll see. So for those of you who might be tuning in, that was tuning in to the prayer lines on Friday, that's out. That's over with. After 2 years of serving them, that's over. They chose to replace the message of life and health with a message of death. And they think it's okay just because it's coming from a black person. And that's how stupid our people are. The biggest system, the most racist system against black people is the medicine industry. They're the biggest destroyers of our people, the food industry, the medicine industry. So any black person that supports that industry and is trying to make money from profiting off of black people on behalf of the satanic European medicine industry is a coon.
Our $4,000 love offering for Nuru's Children's Home is due on the 20th. This ministry supports 100 orphans and staff every single month. Unfortunately, due to selfishness and leeching, we hardly ever raise the $4,000 needed to support our children. This causes our home to greatly suffer from a lack of essential needs. The full $4,000 every single month is required to purchase their fruits and vegetables, essential supplements, school supplies, clothing, medical expenses, hygiene needs, and more. I will also be providing video evidence of a second Nuru Children's Home we have started as an emergency necessity in an even more impoverished area. Our second home has 63 children, therefore having the entire $4,000 amount every 20th of every month has become even more critical. If you are tuning in to this ministry, to the Health Reformation Church of Jesus Christ the Nazarene, the Lord does not want to hear any excuses on why you can't even give $100 per month to help us care for our orphans. The Lord's universal law is simple. If you ignore the cries of the poor children, he will ignore your cries for help as well. Cash App $ Minister of Wellness. Cash App $ Minister of Wellness. We must gather the $4,000 immediately before the 20th. All the ways to give are right there on the screen. Fight against your selfishness and rise to the occasion and help me take care of these babies. The ministerofwellness.com/give for credit or debit card. The ministerofwellness.com/give for debit or credit card. Zelle is right there on the screen. Minister Nathaniel at the ministerofwellness.com. Make sure you spell it correctly. I also have Google Pay and paypal.me/Minister of Wellness, paypal.me/Minister of Wellness.
And anybody that tries to, that you so-called want to balance out the message of health with the message of death, you're a coward. And when it comes to this message, it's easy to run our big mouths against the police and against Trump and against oppression. But all of a sudden, when it comes to running our big mouths against the real killer of black folk, the real spiritual destroyer of our people, when it comes to tackling that appetite, all of a sudden, the rules change. We get quiet. And it don't matter what religion they are. And the reason why I was able to be on there for 2 years is because I don't care what religion you call yourself. You're a bunch of fat, black, sick Negroes to me. It don't matter what you call yourself. I can speak to any group of our people, any group of people, period. Because it's all the same. My mission is always the same. You can call yourself a Buddhist, a Hindu, the Nation of Islam, a Baptist, or Pentecostal. My mission is the same. Hebrew Israelite, my mission is the same, to bring you away from the theology of death, from the religion of Satan, and to bring you into the health reform message. That's my mission. The God of life, the God of health. Food is spiritual, health is salvational. Your religion is false if it can't even lead you to health. It can't lead you to health. And on that prayer line, them Negroes are just as fat and sick as the Christian church. All sorts of health issues because they don't want to get that death out of their mouth. It's the same religion. They are all this arguing between Muslim and Christian and within Christians. It's semantics. It's nothing but semantics. This is the real message. This is the true important message.
Please don't get comfortable, brothers and sisters. Don't get comfortable. A lot of you all, you rushed and purchased the immune support emergency stash when that Chinese virus was starting to spread. Now you're not hearing about it. Don't get comfortable. Make sure you have your 7 bottles of my most powerful herbal extract for your immune system, the immune support emergency stash. You get 7 bottles of my powerful immune support herbal extract, which is a mixture of powerful herbs for the immune system. You get all 7 for 50% off, no promo code needed. TheMinisterofWellness.com, TheMinisterofWellness.com, TheMinisterofWellness.com. Remember, most of the profits from the online store also goes right into feeding the missionary work. When you give to the poor, that also helps boost your immune system. The Black Health Disparities Package is designed to attack those comorbidities that makes viruses more deadly. That's what it's designed for. So if you need an extra boost along with your fruit fasting, and getting rid of these comorbidities, these diseases that is putting you at high risk of death when the next pandemic comes, the Black Health Disparities Package is for you. The fat loss, the reduced inflammation, the blood sugar balance, lower blood pressure and cholesterol, and the immune support herbal extract. You get these top 5 together to attack all diseases at one time. You get them together in a package for 50% off, no promo code needed. TheMinisterofWellness.com, TheMinisterofWellness.com, TheMinisterofWellness.com. Always remember that most of the proceeds from my online store, while you're helping your health, you're also helping your health in knowing that most of those proceeds are going into serving the poor. The Minister of Wellness Complete Detox Package. It includes a free copy. You get 7 of the most powerful supplements that work synergistically to detox your entire body on a cellular level. And then it includes a free copy of my book on exposing the satanic religion. You all already know. You see there. Again, I have to use wisdom. TheMinisterofWellness.com, TheMinisterofWellness.com to get the complete detox package. Stock is always low on my complete detox package. Get it before they find out and censor it again.